So this is my first storytelling on this stage, so hopefully, like Pam, will have your kind of luck, right? So this is a story about how being a good Samaritan can turn out being kind of crappy. It was a lovely evening, early evening in Arlington, several years back when I was living in Arlington. An evening that had weather like this, except even cooler. It was one of those lovely, lovely summer evenings. You're just happy to be alive. Happy to do something for somebody else, perhaps? I was on my way back, driving back from my soccer practice, so the endorphins were rushing through my body, so I was feeling even that much better about the world. And certain that I was going to find an opportunity to help someone out. And as I was, wow, my knees are knocking a little bit, whew. And as I was turning into my neighborhood, I noticed out of the corner of my eye, there was this image, this woman who looked like she was a girl, a young lady, looked like she was trying to hop over the fence of this house. And it looked odd to me, so I pulled over, rolled down the window, said, "Excuse me, can I help you out?" And she turned right around and marched to my door, tried getting in the back door, couldn't get in, got in the front door, sat down, plopped herself down, and the waft of the alcohol came off of her. And I realized, all right, I've decided to do something here to help this young lady out. At some point this evening, I'm going to be thinking to myself, what was I thinking? This can't turn out well. So I said, okay, well, first of all, what's your name? Her name was Erica. I still remember this years and years later. All right, Erica, we've got to get you home. Where do you live? Oh boy. All right, Erica, hand me your phone. I'll call one of your friends, find out where you live. Sure enough, I open her phone. The first number I encounter is Greg. This is even weirder. Stranger Greg is calling friend Greg to find out where Erica lives. All right, Greg, I have your friend Erica in my car. Don't ask any questions. It's kind of a weird story, but I just need to get her home. Where does she live? He tells me an address. Erica, do you live there? Yes, that's where I live. All right, looks like we have an end to the mission, right? Start driving. It's only about 1.5 miles away, so I figure it's going to be nice and quick. Erica's made herself comfortable in my front seat. Her feet are up on the dashboard. And as we start driving, there's a smell that appears in the car, and I just thought that maybe she stepped in something, in that front yard. And I said, Erica, you mind taking your feet off the dashboard? Fine, yeah. Okay, keep driving. The smell gets worse and worse. It's one of those smells that it's another character in the car, another entity. It's entered my brain. It's so strong. Windows are down, vents are open, air conditioning's on, whatever will just get that awful, awful smell out. And it's at this point when I'm starting to realize that I'm eventually going to say, what was I thinking? But perhaps it's not what I think it is. We get close to where she lives, and the smell has just gotten worse and worse. Get to where she lives. I say, Erica, I think this is where you live. Have a good night. She bends over, grabs her shoes, opens the door, and gets out. And yes, folks, she left behind exactly what's in your mind. A big pool of crap in my front seat. So that's when I really thought to myself, what was I thinking? Being a good Samaritan sometimes turns out to be kind of crappy. And that is, folks, part 1 of 2 of the story. I just got the yellow signal, so I probably have to end now. Part 2 is what happens next. How did I get that stain out of the car without just burning the car? Because I did it. And that's my story. Thank you very much.